I got Dawn from Collinsville, Illinois.
What's your question?
Hey, Chris. First of all, love and appreciate your work. And I want to let you know that I never watched any news networks before, and now I'm hooked on NewsNation. So my question is about NPR.
Good.
Yep.
Yes.
About NPR, do you think they will take a look at the facts and consider providing a better balanced network?
I hope so. Everybody should. You know, the irony is, with all the pressure on diversity, equity, and inclusion, you got to think about, well, what boxes are we trying to check? You know, I just had a good buddy of mine who's a big advocate of DEI in his own company say, you know, generational diversity is probably the most relevant one these days, more than race, more than gender. Now, of course, that's his opinion, but it does make the point that you got to have a bigger aperture. You should want your newsroom to reflect the diversity of opinion that you're hoping to serve, right? Don't fake the funk. Make sure that you have every box checked. It's a big deal here at NewsNation, and I'll tell you, it benefits you guys. Next.
Next, we're going to switch gears and go to Tommy from the Bronx.
Like Dusty and I
Good evening.
agree on nothing politically, by the way. Nothing. And we work together more closely than I've ever worked with anybody else. We talk together 100 times a day, agree on almost nothing.
And we never
except
fight about
what we
that.
offer you.
We fight about everything else.
There's a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. What's your question?
Yes, good evening, Chris, and thanks for taking my call. I just saw on another network, one that makes you look left and and leave, but a high-ranking official within the Kennedy campaign was promoting that a vote for Kennedy is a vote for Trump. The objective is for Biden to lose. I mean, you know.
So, Tommy, here's the deal. You're in New York. This was about New York. I know, I got you, Tommy, but I get your point, Tommy. Stay with me. But here's how my take on the story. I know exactly what you're talking about. We were going to do it last night. I was going to do it with him when I had him here, and I didn't, for a reason. He wants to win. If you want to win in New York, who do you have to beat? Trump or Biden? Biden, right? Because he's going to win New York in all likelihood. So his campaign staffer says to Republicans, you want to beat Biden? Get us on the ballot. Vote for us, because we can beat him in New York and Trump can't. Now, does that mean that they're set up to be anti-Biden or that they're trying to win, right? It goes to media bias in a way. They're playing it as it's only the second thing, right? Bobby Kennedy is only running to destroy Biden and whatever. I don't know what his motivations are. I doubt very highly that he can win. I don't even know that he's going to get on the ballots. I'm not even telling anybody. I'm not an advocate for Bobby Kennedy Jr. I'm an advocate for disruption to the party process. And that's the point that he makes. This guy is a Democrat. He may not have a place in that party anymore, but that's what he is. He's only running as a third party because they wouldn't let him into the primary process. The parties suck. And this makes that point. Next.
We have a lot of callers tonight about Mr. Kennedy, so we're going to do one more. We're going to go to Nick from Vermont.
What's your question?
Hey, Chris. I just want to say I was a big fan of your dad. He gave one of the best DNC speeches I've ever heard. And my dad worked for JFK as a Boston lawyer. I worked for RFK, and I wore an SDS black armband and campaigned for him. And then when I was a Democratic chairman in Milford, New Hampshire, I worked with Ted Kennedy, spent a couple of days with him, and his wife, Joan, spoke at my house. And as you say, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you want to settle this Democrat GOP race, we have to demand a debate. Make Sloppy Joe and Agent Orange debate and include Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He will demolish them in a debate.
That's funny. Both things. The monikers are funny, and the idea that you think that's going to happen. It's never going to happen. The parties are about avoiding policy debate. They are about gotchas and sowing division and playing to fringe mentalities and projecting the minority onto the majority. And the media, all too often, me included, help them along with it. And that's the truth. You're not going to get that kind of debate because they try to reduce their exposure. They're trying to make it easier for themselves, not for the people's interest to be served. And that's the only thing a two-party system can get you. It is binary, necessarily zero-sum. They're all about making the other side lose. And a big part of that is not exposing yourself any more than you have to. Next.
Next, we're going to go to Ron from Lynbrook, New York.
Ron, what's your question?
Yeah, good evening, Chris. What's going on with Mike Rowe's show tomorrow? You're going to have him on with Dirty Jobs. What's that going to bring about? Is it worth viewing?
Oh, 100%. 100%. First of all, the bosses here are so in line with kind of trying to rethink how we get the best path for success. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.